Hey guys, Omni here. We are finally at this point, the final episode of Black Lightning ever, unless, at some point down the road they decided to bring the show back. We were at the series finale of Black Lightning. Last episode pretty much ended with Jefferson going to face off with Tobias on his own, trying to get the upper hand on him with this little buzzer button that Gambi had put together for him. Didn't have any of his family come, didn't have Gambi come, didn't want anybody else to be at risk for the situation. Tobias, being the ever elusive person that he is, catches this attack off guard, or on guard rather, and intercepts Jefferson's attempt to erase his memories and proceeds to beat the shit out of Jefferson. Taking his phone, he calls Lightning, Jennifer, and he just straight up calls her out. He's like, warned you guys, your dad's dead. You had to keep being Lightning. And damn, we had Khalil face off against Ishmael, finally taking him out. Red is in jail. We got Chief Lopez shooting up some of the metahuman boosters in her frustration of being caught out by Lightning by revealing her bigotry to the world on a live stream, making her kind of humiliating her throughout her precinct, because that stream, they were, as unprofessional as it was, a lot of the people in the precinct were just playing that episode on their work computers when she comes back in after having her little spat with Lightning. Yeah, so there was quite a bit of things going on last episode. So I'm really curious to see how we wrap everything together. Another thing that was announced today, we'll just kind of go ahead and talk about this and get it out of the way. CW had announced a lot of their season renewals, a lot of their the results of a lot of the pilots that had been ordered, and we got some news about a few things. Of course, a lot of the announcements for continued additional seasons for things we already knew about, but we got a green light for Naomi, which is Ava DuVernay's series that is coming out, that explores the DC multiverse. We also got notice that they will not be moving forward, though, with Painkiller. Jordan Calloway posted a video himself talking about the decision and how it was made, but I think the kid did a fantastic job, like pulling this character around, putting in the effort to play this character physically, especially putting in the work to learn a lot of these stunts and wanting to do a lot of the stunts that he was able to do. I think that he made that character what he was, and honestly, Khalil has probably been my favorite part of this season. And I don't know, hopefully some of these characters can pop back up for like guest spots in Legends, or something down the line. Maybe pop up for some of the crossover events later, just to kind of have them show up and acknowledge you're still around in that world. Getting in, assuming everybody's alive at the end of this episode, which I would doubt they would just go into this and just kill everybody, but you never know. But I'm saddened to hear about that. Funny thing though, that Powerpuff Girls show they had been talking about, they requested that they rework and reshoot their entire pilot. They didn't say no, but they didn't like what they saw, which was kind of funny. They must really want this to work for some reason, but I just thought that was a funny thing just to add in there. I wish everybody that's been working on this the best. Following the Pierce family legacy along this whole journey has been fun. I love these characters. Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce is just a treat. And I think Cress Williams has done a really good job carrying that mantle. I like what they've done in this world. I think Tobias is one of the best villains in all of the Arrowverse. The way that he's been brought to life by Krondon in this, I think he does a fantastic job playing this character. The way the swagger, I've enjoyed it. Even though the second season and the third season felt very stagnant to me. I think the show had a stellar first season, and despite some of the mixed things I've seen regarding this season, I like this season a lot more than I like the last two. So that's just me personally. But let's see how things close out, guys. Remember, the full-length unedited reaction watch along will be available over on my Patreon, or if you become a member to the channel here, gets you access to it as well. That being said, guys, let's get ready to say our goodbyes to the Pierce family. Here we go. All right, the Book of Resurrection. Closure.
I've located the emitter. It's in West Freeland, in an industrial park.
Let's go.
It's situated so that we can't get to it without coming on Drakestone's radar.
In addition to military training, they own the newest DEGs, and without your powers, you do not want to get shot by those things.
And believe me, with evil intent.
Honey, we can't get revenge if we're dead. All right, I hear you, but let's plan.
Where the hell is JJ?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Is that tentacle blob gonna get... Is that gonna get her this time?
JJ was blowing up before too subtle a warning for you.
Tobias is baiting me. I have to do something he isn't ready for.
Ah, there it is. What the fuck? What? The fuck? No. Go back.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I went, I did it, and I made it. Where is everyone?
They went to go get the emitter.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
All right. What's gonna happen here?
You okay?
We still have her unstable genes to kind of address.
It's too much energy from the ionosphere. It's making you unstable. I'm fine.
What the fuck? No way. No way. I called it. Yes. How the fuck is this gonna work? We got 2 gens.
What's your problem? We should probably slow down.
God damn.
Hey, I sure love breathing air.
Well, that was weird to say.
You're weird. If I say it, then by definition, it isn't.
Okay. JJ, are you...
This is back.
I killed you. Nah, you jacked my DNA. You stole my life and left me for dead.
What the
I've been
fuck?
in your head the whole time, baby. Now I'm back.
What the fuck? Oh no, go back. No. What is that? She hijacked her DNA. But she had been living in her head this whole time. What is she? What is she actually? And what was that little line there? It was like, man, do I miss breathing air. Maybe she's like a version of Jen from the multiverse that survived metaphysically from like in the ionosphere as energy. And she took over this Jen's body as like a host. I can't wait to see them go back to that. Damn it. I love you, Gamby, but I want to go back to that. These guys aren't rocking those DEGs, so why not? Get in there, Gamby, man. That can't be the only one, though. There, their powers are back.
Was it me, or did it look like my wife was enjoying her powers?
Did she go change? She was wearing her Blackbird outfit just a second ago, wasn't she? Well, then again, they do have that thing that allows them to manifest their suit. All right, here we go. All right.
Let's go there.
Hot damn, go! Go for it, God! This is a return!
You think all that lives has form. You don't know life beyond body. Able to touch, to breathe.
This is so out of nowhere.
What you call the ionosphere. I saw you coming and going as you please. Both flesh and energy. And I hated you every time you came. I willed myself closer and closer to your wavelength until finally got you. And we're one. And just me.
This is so random, man.
But just because you don't like your life doesn't mean you get to take mine.
I already did, and I won't let you take that from me.
Man, this 180'd so fast. Come on, Jeff. You gotta get out. You gotta get out. Let's Kill Bill this thing and just get out. Get out. Actually, no. Maybe his powers should be coming back now.
Coming out the other side feels foreign.
What you got?
Might sound crazy, but the chief. In an alley behind the power grid. I thought
She's
it was
just
treated here.
absorbing electricity, charging herself up.
Absorbing the energy of the power grid. Grab your badge, grab your gun. Follow me.
What is that?
And you have to use what you never have. So go get it. And get it done.
Oh! Is he gonna pull it from the Prometheum? Oh! I wonder if that'll leave all the Promethean men inert if he absorbs it all like that. Ha damn. Damn it, man. That was badass.
Did you just roll up on me with my own task force?
Fall back!
Oh, she's lost it, man. God. Damn, man. Let's do it. Oh. Yeah, I guess you learn a lot when you've been energy for that long.
Chief, it's lightning.
Ceasefire!
I knew you'd show up, you bitch.
Jesus. Absorb this, bitch.
Thank you!
Gosh, get wrecked. For someone who has energy absorbing powers, you fucking got your shit kicked in.
You big lip bug-eyed nappy-headed Nimrod.
Every time, man.
You blast like a bitch.
I love Tobias, man. All right, get him, Jeff. Where the fuck is Val, man? It's a bad day for Tobias to be without Val around. Come on, Lala can't end the show in that block. Oh. Oh. You could see like his age finally starting to show, because I guess maybe his body was trying to heal from that. So it actually ended with Jeff killing him. Wow. That fight was a little sloppy, I'm not gonna lie. Like the choreography and just the execution of some of it, but it's whatever. Oh, hey.
Must be crazy bringing your ass here.
I invited him. I've isolated the system code for the kill order. I can free you. Well, there's a catch. It's linked to everything you know and love about the whole Pierce family. You won't remember the Pierces at all.
So what? Pains in the ass anyway.
Shut up and sit your black ass down.
Ooh.
I always known I'd give my life for that girl.
Oh, God damn it.
Never thought I'd have to forget her. Do it.
Well, fuck, dude. We're not gonna talk about what happened with Jen at all. Again, I don't think that's actually her out there on the balcony, though. That was shot separately.
It's crazy to think there's life up there. And after all this time, we didn't know it.
She gonna join Oh no, she's done with the CW, man. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe she joins Legends.
I just wanted to say that I'm glad that you're back for real this time.
You really gotta learn.
Really gonna gloss over it, but it's whatever.
It's cool.
I was helping that entity take your place.
Please. If it's anybody's fault, it's mine. I knew I had no business going up there.
Take your responsibility.
Listen, this is a party. Y'all need me to remind you how to do that? Come on, come on. Okay, hit it. Come on, hit the footwork with me now.
I've missed her, man.
You know I do it.
I'm glad they were able to have her come in for the last episode of the show, man. At least. Though she's not going to share any scenes with Cress. For what it seems. You know, see, your face isn't going to be in the shot. See if I'm wrong.
We have an announcement to make.
We are getting remarried.
Congratulations. I'm hereby passing the torch. Turning over the fight for Freeland to Lightning, Thunder, and Wild. And I finally agree. I'm gonna hang it up too. TC is more than capable of taking care of things.
Damn.
Of course, I'll be around for some advice.
You can count on that.
And I might tinker here and there, you know, to keep busy.
Oh.
We'll make you proud.
Oh, you already have. Come on, y'all. Toast.
They're doing a really good job showing that Cress and China are not in the same room.
Injustice.
I still don't know the details of all this drama behind the scenes, but if I didn't know better, it's one thing. But like, they're doing a pretty good job covering it up all the same. Thank God.
Somebody finally stuck it to your ass.
And that's it. All right. Well, that's an interesting way to end it. But damn, man, damn. All right. All right. The series finale, guys. China came back. Y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said I was dumb. Not really. Nobody said it was dumb, but there's very few people that thought what I was hoping for was that all we knew was that there was limited appearances with her, and I was really hoping that like she shot her stuff ahead of time and we would actually see her in the finale. So it seems like either she came back to finish out those scenes or they did shoot all of her stuff before she left. So I'm glad that whole thing came around. So overall, This wasn't the most perfect of series wrap-ups that I've seen. It's not the worst by any means, but yeah, there was definitely a lot of problems with it, especially with the pacing. The editing was a little janky. I feel like some of the storylines coming to a close was very rushed. Namely, the stuff with lightning. We really just kind of shoved this like dual entity thing, even though they've been hinting about that cloud for a while. That's why I was like, it's got to be Jen. We heard old Jen in her head those last few times she's had headaches. So I was like, something's going on. But like, I don't know. The transition and the resolution to that was really quick. Same thing with the whole Chief Lopez thing. That was super rushed as well. You know, she's just like goes batshit insane. Starts absorbing power from the power grid, and then the Metahuman Task Force, ironically, is the ones that come out to stop her. And she's just like, fuck all y'all. Blah, 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 blah. Just like completely became the thing she hates and doesn't see it that way. And then tries to kill Lightning. Lightning shows up, whoops her ass. You know, the fight between Lightning and Lightning was pretty cool. You know, I think up till that point, we had this entity that was just this entity of energy that was envious of Jen's ability to be physical and energy all at the same time, and wanted to have that life, wanted to feel things, wanted to have emotions, wanted to have family, stuff like that. And it's just like, all right, next time you come up here, I'm going to get you. And then she did, pretended to be her, took her memories, took her form, took her DNA, all that jazz, and then blended in with the family. It was just such a turn. I wish there was a little more of a hint that there was something like emotionally off with this Jen. She like was really good at being a chameleon. I wish they would kind of have set us up for that. Like we knew something was wrong with her stabilization and that she was having fritzing issues with her powers. I just wish there was something else in there that hinted at this, but it's whatever. It is what it is. The whole Khalil thing, that sucks, especially since the show's not picked up for the spinoff. It's just a sad place to leave the character, kind of. I mean, we got him free of the kill order. You know, he's not going to be hunting down the Pierces anymore. It does play to his character that he would do and sacrifice anything for Jen. But the fact that, you know, there's not going to be a resolution to that, at least in this show, and not in a spinoff with him in it. So I'm not sure where that's going to go. Probably nowhere. This might be the last we see of it, and it's just a sad place to see Khalil left off with. You know, he's free of all of that, given his autonomy back, but, you know, has to forget the Pierces that, you know, really the whole foundation of who he is to protect them from this kill order, which I gotta respect it. I think it fits for the character. It's just a sad way to end, man. I don't know how I feel about Jeff killing Tobias in the way that it happened. You know, he did try to help him, and then Tobias, of course, did the Tobias thing and was like, fuck off. I don't need your help. I'm going to go down with my last breaths or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. And that whole fight was very sloppy. I don't know if it's Krondon or Cress Williams or what happened, or if it was just a rushed, put together fight scene. But it was very choppy, very weird, and I don't know if they could get it in a lot of the takes that they were hoping, because there's some moments where you could tell they're pausing for one another. It's just a really weird fight. And then, of course, you have, you know, Val just up and disappeared. We only took out one emitter, and we knew that only had enough range to expand one block. They said there should be emitters set up all around the city. So they only blew up one, but didn't blow up any of the other ones. So it's very lucky that the one they took out was within range of Jefferson to give him his powers back. The whole thing with him in the coffin, I thought that was fun. I thought that was a really interesting setup, and him having this, like, you know, past and present conversation with his father and the in-between was really interestingly handled. I like that approach. I like the kind of the intensity that the episode started with the family getting this revelation and then just trying to juggle their emotions and how to approach getting back at Tobias. Liked all of that. I like that they did get Lynn and Jefferson back together in the end. I like that moment. That whole final scene, like, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. There's things I've heard that some of the issues that pertain to why China left the show have to do with her not being able to be in the same room as Cress Williams. That's only what I've heard. That's a rumor. Don't take it with a grain of salt, but that's just what I've been hearing. And you can kind of tell that in this last scene, the way they shoot it, anytime one or the other of them is in the same shot, it's always from behind the head going over to the other person. And you can tell it's just a body stand-in. You know, when they zoom out from Jen on the balcony and then into the party inside, and you just see Jen out there, that's a different haircut out there. That's not the same Jen. Like, you can tell they're shooting around those two not being able to be in the same room. And it's just like, I don't know what happened, man. And it sucks. And I wonder if that's part of the reason that the show just finally went to call it quits. So I don't know. I don't want to pry into it. It's everybody's own business. I just hope it was nothing bad. I know China made a video kind of vaguely expressing why she left all of that, wanting to do stuff that was more important to her. She said, it was nothing with the creators, nothing with the CW, nothing with any of her coworkers, is what she said. But of course, she's also not somebody who's just going to lay shit out there like that. So got to respect that at least. I just hope it was nothing really bad, man. I really hope that was just not the case. But yeah, you can definitely tell. And I think the episode was definitely hindered by it, but I think they worked around it pretty well. I think if you didn't know about this situation when watching it, you might not have noticed, unless you're like, why did we have no scene where Jen and Jefferson converse at all with her being back? And she came back with her same charisma, her same strength, her same aura, and I loved it. I loved it, man. She was definitely well missed. It's not that I didn't like new Jen. I thought she was doing a really good job. Like, I really grew onto her real quick. But man, they flipped that switch on making her just an evil doppelganger real quick. And now we have like this passing of the torch. Jefferson's retiring again. Gamby's retiring, passing on the tech abilities and tech stuff to TC, and the vigilanteisms to Grace, Jen, and Anissa. So who knows? Maybe they could get a spinoff down the line. Maybe we could see them pop up in Legends of Tomorrow. China did mention, Jen did mention that, aliens are out there. It's weird to think about, but who knows? And we got aliens as the current thing on Legends, but I don't think she's going to be working with CW at all anymore. So we'll see how that whole thing pans out from there. I would really just like to see some of these characters return and just kind of have some immortality a little bit in the universe for however long the Arrowverse lasts at this point, because it does seem to be, aside from Superman and Lois and some high points of Flash right now, as well as Legends, of course, the Arrowverse overall is fine. I think losing some steam. I hope Naomi injects some life into it. I hope Stargirl officially joining the lineup in season 2 injects some life into it. If they can get them to cross over and get involved with everything else, I think it might spark some new life into it. But it's just like, there's been one thing after the other after Crisis that has just been it's been like a really strong uphill battle for the CW with continuing with the end of Arrow and all of that. So we'll see, guys. There's a lot riding on this for everybody involved, obviously, but I think this was an all right way to leave the show. Not the best, but I think the rest of the season was pretty strong. Like I said in the beginning, I thought it was stronger than season 2, season 3 for me. Nobody died. So at least we have that. So guys, I'm curious, what did you guys think of the series finale? I forgot to even talk about Lala, man. He didn't get stuck in that slab for all eternity. I'm glad he at least woke up at the end, so that scuffle knocking him down. But that being said, guys, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, guys, the full-length, unedited reaction watch-along is on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to it as well. And huge shout-out to our patron legends, Mandy Sherritt, Antoine Rodriguez, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for following along this journey throughout the final season with me. Yeah, we'll see where things go from here, guys. But I hope I see you in the other Arrowverse shows, or I'll just see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.